Hello travelers, I'm Kimmy and I'm Carrie, and come with us on the Disney Treasure. Let's go! Alright, there's the Disney Treasure. We are right now at Kelly Park. A good spot to wait to board the ship if you're a little early for parking. And we're going to be heading into the parking garage now. And there's the Disney Treasure! Now getting the luggage. Okay, so we're just off to the right here. We dropped off our luggage. Parking opens at 10:30. Okay, we have parked the car and now we're getting ready to head on to the Disney Treasure. Here's a look at the port. Yay! Alright, so they have lines now in the terminal to tell your time and which one you're in. So we're in the 11:30 line and we're getting ready to head on the ship. So usually we walk up on level 3, but we're on level 1. That's because they're doing some construction over here with the stairs and escalators and everything. So that's why we're on level 1, and they have all the different sections here saying the time that you can get in, and you just show your port arrival form. So they have 11 o'clock over there, 11:15, and then we're the 11:30 line. Something you can also do is request a character phone call, which we happen to get right now as we're waiting in line here.
It's me, Mickey Mouse. Gosh, am I excited to get you decided to come on a cruise. You're gonna have a great time sailing around the Caribbean.
Platinum! Alright, we haven't been to Port Canaveral since 2022, so alright, we're gonna go through check-in and security. Alright, we're heading up the escalator. Alright, we're headed up. Alright, we are back at Port Canaveral. Yay!
May we have your attention, please? On behalf of the cast and crew of Disney Cruise Line, please join us in welcoming our family of the day. They will help us begin the boarding process. From Wheaton, Illinois, please welcome aboard the Mazumdar family.
Alright, so while you're waiting at port here before we enter, this is a great time to set up your app and see what restaurants you have, what characters are out, what trivias are going on, and your schedule. So that's what we're doing now, just checking out our schedule. We got a model of the ship right here. If you've been to Port Canaveral before, you know this is the Magic right here. And they're on boarding group 3 right now. We're just waiting our turn. We're boarding group 9. Alright, they're boarding group 9 and it's 12:15. Definitely the longest we've waited. But here we go. Alright, we're almost ready. Alright, we're walking through the ears. Alright, they're just checking our QR codes here with your port arrival form, so make sure you have that out, and then we'll be getting on the ship. The Disney Treasure! Oh, it looks so pretty already. We're about to step on board.
Disney Treasure, please welcome Cinderella.
Hi, Cinderella. Hi.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard Timmy, Harry, and TJ.
Oh, it's Jasmine and Aladdin. Yay! Oh God, I'm crying.
Welcome aboard the Lento family.
Disney Treasure, please welcome.
Backstrong family.
All right. Oh, we're so excited.
The Morton family.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Monty
All right, we've got
family.
the statue. It's so pretty. All right, there's a look at the statue. There's Aladdin and Jasmine, and we are gonna go eat.
Disney Treasure, please
And then we all have tears in our eyes.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Apple family.
All right, we got Aladdin and Jasmine, so it matched the lobby. That's what we wanted. Okay, and we're gonna make our way up for lunch and open houses and trivia. So we're gonna make our way up. I think we all have tears in our eyes. Yay! I needed a moment. Gotta record our first time on the stairs. Oh guys, the carpet's so pretty. Oh my God, we're just gonna be like, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's so pretty. I just want to take pictures everywhere, but I'm starving. There's Worlds of Marvel. Working our way up. Oh, there's that picture where the treasure is with the fleet. Okay, we'll see you guys at lunch. All right, guys, those stairs just about had us already, but we're on our way to Marceline Market. All right, Marceline Market. All right, gotta wash our hands, and then we'll show you guys the food. All right, we are finally up here. Go around and get some food, and then I'll show you the options. All right, we've got potatoes, pork loin, rice.
Can I get mashed potatoes?
Broccoli, mashed potatoes, green beans, charcuterie board, bread and pasta. We got chicken masala, plant-based, teriyaki chicken, shrimp. Thank you. And then we've got our kids counter. Gotta get my mac and cheese, my chicken tenders, and my french fries. And then we got some fruit options over here. And over here we have cornbread, we have gumbo, starting our plate here. House salad and grilled chicken salad, and a salad, another one. What is that? Oh, chef salad. Yes, I'm gonna grab a salad. I gotta put the camera away so I can hold everything. Here are your drink options. You got orange juice, cranberry juice, apple juice, Orchard's Best, which is the Pog juice. And then here is Coke and Sprite, lemonade. And that's what you have to drink. Here's our spread. We got fries, pasta, mashed potatoes, chicken, salad. We got our Pog juice. And we're ready to dig in. And then we got to go back for desserts. Here's a look at the desserts. We got the celebration cupcake. We've got the carrot cake, Oreos, and cheesecake. And then we've got the warm apple crumble. Alright, so we've got our apple crumble with ice cream right here and our carrot cake for dessert. Alright, we are going to check out the Edge here, some of the open houses. And here's Edge.
That was crazy.
I didn't even sit up on front.
Treasure up there with the gummy bears and the Scrabble letters. Just looking at all the little things on the shelf. We have a Lion King and Pixar book. Oh, we have a Raya book. That orange one right there is a Raya. And a Mickey balloon. Oh, there's all different Mickey balloons. Here's another one. And there's another one. Oh yeah, we have some coloring pages over here. And here's the other side of the Edge Club. Alright, so Edge is on deck 5. It's the same layout as the Wish, just everything is reimagined, redesigned, rethemed a little bit. Oh, and we've got the Jade Cricket Cafe here. Oh, I've got to look for him. Here's the Jade Cricket Cafe. Oh, time to window shop. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to show you guys just what's in there in the window, but I probably won't film when we first go in there tonight because I know it's going to be crazy. So just take a look now and we will try to get a merch video on another day. But you can window shop for now, just so you can see what's in there. There's the treasure jerseys and the lounge flies. We're eyeballing what we want, so we have a game plan. Okay, so window shop with me. Yes, all the new Disney treasure merch. Ooh, there's the Spirit jersey. It's Captain Hook and Peter Pan. We've got the Christmas ornaments back there. 2025 merch over there, which leads into the Coco restaurant. And then we've got the blue Spirit jersey over here. And the shops don't open up until we sail away. So it'll probably be about 6 o'clock before we get to go in. Alright, so there's the Jade Cricket Cafe. And the beautiful chandelier.
The Scott family.
Oh, it's so pretty!
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Vince family.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Please welcome aboard the
And Tiana and Naveen are out right now.
Disney Treasure.
And Disney Treasure.
Are you familiar with Walt Disney World?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is our beautiful model here. So,
All right, we're going down the staircase for the first time. Yay!
Disney Treasure. Please welcome aboard the Beasley family.
All right, next up, we're going down the slide.
Welcome aboard the Hensley family.
you can register them just downstairs.
All right, we gotta wash our hands and we'll show you the kids club. All right, we're gonna show you guys the Oceaneers Club. This is ages 3 to 10. Let's start right over here. Star Wars Cargo Bay. All right, so exact same as the Wish pretty much. There's a look at Star Wars. Got the Porg over here. There's the Porg.
Grayson, what is that?
I don't know.
All right, coming down here, we've got the Marvel Superhero Academy right here. This is where you can meet some Marvel characters. They do meet and greets right here.
Place your fingers on the scanner. Access granted.
And then they've got some of the outfits here. All right, and this is where you can make your own super suit.
Assembly complete.
So you just tap your magic band and design their own super suit. And here are the restrooms. All right, and here is the bathrooms in the kids club, Pixar themed. All right, here's Fairy Tale Hall. Sorry, it's super crowded, so we're just trying to do a quick look at the rooms, but it is the same as the Wish. So you've got Beauty and the Beast with Belle's Library. All right, next to Belle's Library, we have Anna and Elsa. We have the Frozen room. And then we've got Rapunzel over here.
Are you going to want to come play in here?
All right, we're moving on.
Okay.
Across from Fairy Tale Hall, you have the Imagineering Lab, where you can build your roller coaster, and they have the statue over here, a little miniature one. It's very busy down here, and we have to get to trivia soon. I just showed them that. All right, over here they have two simulator things that you can sit in and design your own roller coaster. And then, oh, here's the Stern characters of Peter Pan and Captain Hook, the model. And last but not least, we have Mickey and Minnie's Captain's Deck. More of the toddler area. Such a cute area for the kids to come in. Little tunnels, and the design in here is so beautiful. Oh, it's not last. I forgot the Small World Nursery. We still have to go see that. And then across from there is the nursery. Small World Nursery looks the same as the Wish, so I'll just do a quick overview because it is kind of crowded. Oh, it's so pretty, all the details. Got the Moana bathroom with Little Mermaid in there, just like the Wish. And Raya over there, and I'll show you guys the nursery with the cribs and the Pixar ball. So cute. The stars and the Pixar ball. And here's the cribs. If you do want Small World Nursery though, it is not free. You do have to pay extra for your little ones. Alright, and here's the area with the toilet. They've got the Little Mermaid theme. They've got Stitch. They've got Maui and Pua and Moana under there. Raya. It's beautiful. Alright, and that does it for the Kids Club, I think. Sorry it was a quick tour, but it has been very busy in the Kids Club area. So we're going to head up to some trivia next. Alright, so there's some trivia that's going to start soon in Skipper Society, but let's window shop right now while we're next to Treasures Untold on deck 3 here. Get you guys a good look at what's for sale. Here are the times that the shop's open. And we've got some beautiful artwork here in the hallway. Show you guys while we're waiting. And this leads to the Walt Disney Theater where you'll find all your Broadway shows. A little more window shopping for you guys today so you know what's available. Got ourselves a table right here at the Skipper Society. The little lantern, very nice. And then you got the Haunted Mansion parlor right here, which we'll go in later. Alright, we have some more characters. There goes Goofy.
Alright, hello everybody here in Skippers and welcome to the Disney Treasure. How are you doing today? You guys sound ready for your vacation. Who's ready? For 7 days. What do you think of the Disney Treasure so far? Isn't she pretty? Alex and I'm part of the entertainment team here on the Disney Treasure. I am from Cape Town, South Africa. Oh wow. Who saw the, I don't know what it says on your app. What does it say on your app? General trivia? Easy. It says easy. Who saw easy and said, I'm going? Okay, because I'm going to tell you now, it's easy. Who's winning trivia already? Woo! Nice. 18. True or false, Aladdin's best friend is a monkey named Tobu? True. True.
We're like 14 teams for the tiebreaker. Alright, it's time for our room. We are on level 9. And you got your key to the world card in the envelope when you arrive at your room. Alright, we're going to start our room tour here. This is the back of the door. You do need a key card or a gift card or some type of card to make the lights work. They have a new feature, says hold to dim. And then you've got your mustard drill station on the back and all your information. I'm going to turn around now. You've got the closets over here on the left and we've got the bathrooms on the right. They've got AC and heat right here. Let's take a look at our first bathroom. Alright, so this one is the toilet. And you've got the nice well-lit mirror here. You've got toilet paper, tissues. There's the sink with the nice hand soap here. And a nice feature they have is the lights are now on the inside of the bathroom. And if you turn off the main one, they do have like a little night light area, so you can turn that on at nighttime. But be mindful, there is a step up, so be careful. We're gonna move over here to the next bathroom, which is the shower area. Nice full-length mirror on the door here. Over here we've got our towels and our sink. Nice well-lit mirror, and over here is the shower. Another step up, we've got our shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. There's the shower head, and they also have the little string pull across here, and they have the glass door which can go in the shower like that.
Well, a very good.
Alright, coming over here to the closets. We've got the hangers and the safes, and you can do laundry if you need to. There's your life jackets up there. That was one of the closets. And here's the second closet. Let me come around. Got some more space up there. We've got the hangers. There's the ladder if you need the bunk bed. More storage space. Alright, coming from the bathrooms and the closet, we've got the bed here. We've got our Encanto theme. Each deck has different theme rooms. And we've got our gifts here. We'll get to that later. And the beautiful treasure blanket. On this side, we've got, this is the plug on this side. And you can do the lights against the artwork there. And the lamp. You got a drawer right here. There is plenty of space underneath the bed for storage. Moving right along over here, this is the TV, just like the Wish. It's not in the middle of the room like the Dream and Fantasy, and it does not swivel. And then we're coming over on this side of the bed. A lot more plug options here. And a drawer. Got a nice curtain that you can divide the room if you need to. This side of the room we have the couch, which folds down into a bed. Got our artwork here for the Encanto theme, and then this part pulls down for a bunk bed if you need it. Over here we have our desk area, well-lit mirror. We've got the phone, trash can down there, nice seat. Get your drawer of goodies right here. There's your options for the lights. We like how they are all labeled. Hair dryer, more storage, and then this bottom drawer right here is your refrigerator. Some glasses. Oh, let me show you guys the plugs. And of course all your nice shelving. We cannot go outside right now because of refueling, but we do have a veranda, so we'll have to show you guys that later. We also have a room that's connecting, so they do have those rooms available if you need it. And I forgot to show you guys the little cover on the peephole here. You can move it. All right, so we can cover it up. All right, here's a look at our inaugural treasure sailing gifts. We've got our lanyards here. These are the platinum ones. This is the gold. We've got our nice wet dry bag. Here's the wet dry bag. And then we've got some more goodies in here. All right, this is the inaugural sailing towel here. Would you like to see it open? This is the platinum gift. Yes, very big. And then we've got this pretty green bag here with another gift. And we've got this treasure bag. I think there's things inside. Yes, let's see. Shall we? We have an official name, towel holder band. Everybody was wondering what they were on the Wish. So these are the inaugural sailing ones. Okay, that's it. And should be something else in there. There's not. Oh. We're supposed to get coasters. Thought we were supposed to get coasters too, unless there's more in there. Or in their wet dry bag. Oh, okay. We thought there was something else. Yes. We've got our treasure coasters. Ooh, those are pretty. But they're kind of a styrofoamy. Actually, they kind of feel like cardboard, to be honest. Like a foamy, foam cardboard feeling. With those and so there's Mickey Mouse. 5 or 6 of those. 5 or 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of each. 5 of each. All right, that's our gifts. All right, we're finally making our way out onto the top deck today. There's the treasure.
It's open, we're free. What if you don't know what's up there?
We've got to come get our first ice cream of the day. And then these are your flavors today, chocolate and vanilla. All right, we've got our ice cream and we're off for some open houses and everything. All right, coming up from Marceline Market, we're on deck 12 now. And you've got the Vibe over here. And the Hero Zone is over there. So let's go check out the Vibe. This is for ages 14 to 17. Ooh. So same layout as the Wish.
Hi, welcome to class.
Hello. Coming over here. Got a foosball table, more TVs and couches. All right, here's a look at the Vibe, ages 14 to 17. All right, we're entering into the Hero Zone. So you've got cornhole, basketball area. This is where they'll put the Incredible floaty over here. And here's a look at the Hero Zone. Over here you've got air hockey and foosball over there. There's foosball tables over there. Just trying to run around the ship right now and get pictures, and everybody's just enjoying the open houses. Alright, so over there we're on deck 12 in the back. So we've got the Vibe, Hero Zone, the Hideaway, and the Rose. Ooh. All the beautiful artwork around the ship. Show you all the artwork of the Rose. Feather Duster, Bogsworth. It's so quiet in here. We've got Belle. And then we've got a golden rose here. Which on the Wish everybody said it's red. With the mirror. There's no mirror here. And the rose. Alright, we're gonna look at the rose. It's so quiet in here, there's no music playing. And then on the other side of the rose, they have Enchanté. And Palo. You guys can get a good look in Palo there. Palo Steakhouse with a beautiful view. Alright, this is Enchanté. Got Lumiere over here just like they do on the Wish, but right now it's not lit up. And then we had to come see the beautiful chandelier real quick. It's so quiet in here. There's no music playing or anything. And nobody's in here. And all the way down there is Enchanté. And then Enchanté over here, they've got the fancy bathrooms where you can open up the door with your hand. Fancy. Alright, moving on into the tour. Alright, we're coming to the back of the area now, and they've got the adults only area, little infinity pools. They've got the Cove bar, some nice seating, infinity pools, and the Cove Cafe. And the Cove Cafe. Cafe. Alright, the Cove Cafe is based on Moana, just like the Wish. Alright. Found new chairs, nice new plushy rockers. Yes. We found new chairs, little rocker seats. We don't remember those on the Wish, but we didn't spend much time in the adults only area on the Wish, so who knows. Oh, got some horns going from this other ship over here. Alright, we have the muster drill coming up, and then the sail away show. Right? What? Muster drill, sail away show. Sail away shopping. Yeah, lots of shopping. Alright, they do have the Aqua Mouse on the Disney Treasure, and they do have one new show. They have the Curse of the Golden Egg. This will only play on certain days of your cruise, so be sure to check out when it's advertised. And they will have the Swiss Meltdown and also I think the Scuba one on the Wish, but this is the new one for the Treasure. Over here they've got Wheezy Freezies. They've got the cute menus with the doodle boards. And they've got the Toy Story splash pad just like they do on the Wish. here's a look at the Toy Story splash pad. They got Jessie and Woody over there, and then they've got Buzz and Zurg. There's Buzz and Zurg, and then they've got the aliens over there. And then they've got the Slidosaurus Rex right here, which is another slide. What? This yellow slide right here. And across the way we've got Trixie Falls. On board they also have the Bippity Boppity Boutique. Right now it's closed. We thought we were going to get in there for open house, but it's the same as the other ships. You know, you can pick your dresses out and make an appointment, and it does cost extra. And on Pirate Night they'll switch everything out and you can do pirate gear. Alright, they also have the Wonderland Cinema and the Neverland, just like they do on the Wish. We're just going to take a quick look inside because it's always so fun to see all the details. Alright, and then on the back of the car seats they have the cards and all the cool details. Alright, we've been just exploring the ship, but now it's time for the muster drill, and our meeting station is at letter T, so we're in Worlds of Marvel for our muster drill station, and then we'll be up for the sail away show, and we have Worlds of Marvel for dinner tonight. So let's get a nice look at the restaurant while we can. Alright, I'm going to show you guys Worlds of Marvel right now while it's nice and empty, and this is where we have dinner tonight. Of course, everything's covered right now for the mustard drill, but at least you can get a good look at the restaurant. And our mustard drill is T, and the signage is up there. And after that will be the sail away show. Okay. Running to the sail away show. They made us go like all the way around the back staircase out of Worlds of Marvel. Alright. Not the very first, but we did pretty good for being in the back of Marvel. Hello. Hardest run of our life. Alright, here comes CJ. He came up the other side, but he's still here. Hardest run of your life, huh? Up those stairs after the mustard drill. We're getting ready for the set sail party.
Hey everyone, who's ready for an amazing and exciting adventure? That's what we love to hear. My name is Max, coming in from your entertainment team. We are so excited to have all of you here for the next 7 fun-filled days, and we're excited to meet you. Soon, the Disney treasure will be setting sail. Make some noise for your host, Dean!
Thank you, Max. Are you ready for a great vacation? Come on, shout it out so Captain Minnie can hear you! To start our adventure, so please help me welcome our treasure seekers!
And my name is Z.
We are the treasure seekers.
We are the storytellers.
From far and wide you travel, but your journey is just beginning.
Indeed, you gathered here for adventure. You gathered here for magic.
You gathered here to see a treasure.
I just love finding treasure.
We do.
Perhaps it's a chest of gold hidden in a pirate's hold.
Yes, or in the riches piled high in a far-off haven of wonder.
Or maybe it's a priceless artifact hidden deep in an ancient temple.
Or could it be a treasure even greater?
We'll seek our treasures together, my friends. But for now, it's time to explore.
It's time to set a course.
The time has come to live your
adventure.
Oh, goody goody. Setting sail on a vacation really is magical. Especially when you're with family and friends.
That's right. Here on board, your family and friends become our family. So come on and join our family time.
Everybody, and welcome aboard! I'm Carly, I'm your cruise director, and I have a question for you. Are you ready for a voyage of adventure? Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's time to say goodbye to Port Canaveral and hello to your Disney cruise vacation. For the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to sound the ship's horn. Captain.
Oh, I'd love to. Will you all help me count down?
Sure will. Happy to.
What fun! Here we go. From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
carry around.
Happy sailing!
See you real soon.
Now go have an adventure!
Keep it going, Burkhalter, Minnie, and friends!
And thanks to you all too. We're so glad you're here on this.
All right, we are heading out of Port Canaveral right now. We just finished the Sail Away show. Giving you a look at deck 4 here. And we're gonna go upstairs now because the shop is about to open. And we're off. Alright, as you can see, the beautiful chandelier has changed colors. They did the little show they play every night. They do, I think, at 5 and 10 o'clock. But you can see each lantern represents a different ship here. So we've got the Wonder with Ariel with the seashell. You've got Minnie Mouse with the fantasy. You've got Donald for the dream, Mickey for the magic, and the lamp over there with Aladdin. So each one around the chandelier represents a different ship in the fleet. Got the beautiful statue down there. We haven't even had time to look at all the details here yet. But this ship is beautiful. We're on deck 5 now, getting ready for the shops to open up. Alright, you can see this side a little better, and you've got Cinderella for the wish right there, and the lamp for the treasure. Alright, this is the line for merch. We're just waiting in line. And as I showed you guys earlier, some of the window shopping, because we're going to take you guys in the store a little bit later when it's not so crowded in the stores. We're just going to try to get what we need and get out. Okay guys, we just came out of the shop. It opened up just a little bit before 6 o'clock and got our stuff and got out of there by 6:05. So we did pretty good, and ran up to the room to put all our stuff down, and we'll show you what we got in a little bit. All right, now I'm going to show the veranda. So here we have our veranda. All right, so here is our veranda. They've got some new chairs on the Disney Treasure here. They're white with the beautiful brown table, and we got our view, and we've got our view outside. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys the merch we got. Got the Treasure Spirit jersey, the blue one. We've got the Captain Hook one. We've got the Mickey and the Minnie plushes. We each got the inaugural sailing blanket, and we've got the ornament, and Kimmy got the...
I got a lounge fly. I got a lounge fly.
The treasure lounge fly, and then...
DJ got the blanket, the elephant, and the button-up shirt that matches the lounge fly.
Yes.
So that's all for now. Everybody was calm but quick. They were like boom, 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 trying to get their stuff and be calm about it and not like be crazy. So I think everybody was kind of respectful in there.
And it was very quiet, and just like everybody swiftly moved.
Everybody was so focused on what they wanted, and everyone just kind of grabbed everything, and
we were out in 5 minutes.
Yep, we were out in 5 minutes for the things that we planned for. We might go back and get the treasure ornament.
Yes,
and the lantern. So yes, and I'll try to go in there and show you guys all the merch and everything when it's not so busy. There was a line all the way out the door, and then they stopped people, and then when people came out, they would let more people in. So
yes,
but we first group in, and we've got to get something else done here, guys. Yeah, let's go.
We're going to Marvel Trivia, or the show.
Oh, I was gonna show them that.
Okay, I gotta get my phone. It's charging.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for the shower, the doors are magnetic. So I added a little magnet for Jeannie, so we know that this is the room with the shower. And then we added like Monsters Inc. when Sully and them are on the toilet there. We added that to the toilet room, so maybe it's a good idea if you want to know which room is which, so you don't get confused when you go in. We added little magnets, and then I'll show you guys our door we decorated. All right, here is our door we decorated. We did all the magnets, so I did Kimmy's. We've got the magic carpet here, got a boo for me, Jeannie for DJ. We've got all of our sailings we've done. We've got our travel with the twins, and we've got our inaugural sailing. And got a little boo. Alright, since our floor is in Kanto or up, we have the butterflies on the carpet. You can tell which way it's going by which way the butterflies are flying. And we've got the beautiful lights also. And we're in the back of the ship, so all the staircase area is blue and the forward area is red. Like all the carpeting and everything. Alright, we are heading into Sarabi right now for some Marvel trivia. Alright, we're in Sarabi and I just want to show you guys they do have plugs around the ship if you need it, so be sure you bring your cords around and you can always be charging your phone. So this one is in Sarabi here.
Sarabi Lounge. We're just about ready to get started with our Marvel trivia, but first I want to make sure every team out there does have a trivia sheet and pencil. If you've not yet picked them up, they're right down here in front of the stage on deck 4 and up to the entrance to my right up on deck 5. Now, in order to get your money's worth, you have to eat once per hour, right? Now, I'm not talking a big hollow brunch once per hour. It could be as simple as some ice cream, some popcorn, or my favorite way to meet that quota is the Mickey Premium Bars. Now, everyone knows what those are, yes? And everyone knows where to get them, yes?
No!
No? Oh my goodness, I'm about to rock your world. Get ready. 24 hours a day, included in the cost of your cruise, you can have a Mickey Premium Bar delivered to your room for free. All the Infinity Stones, who ultimately does the snap that brings back everyone they lost.
Goldfish!
The Hulk. Captain America Civil War, what does Tony Stark call Spider-Man to get him to join the battle?
Underoos!
Underoos.
Alright, we had to do a tiebreaker and we got Minnie Mouse. Alright, we just finished up Marvel Trivia in Sarabi and we had to do a tiebreaker. We got the Minnie Mouse medal. In the Walt Disney Theater tonight, there is no Broadway show, but they do have this variety act, and we heard that they were part of The Greatest Showman, and so that's in the Walt Disney Theater happening right now. So we're just going to catch the end of it since it's already started, but it is in the Walt Disney Theater. We're up here on deck 4 for the balcony. Can't film inside, but we'll see you guys after. Hi, Donald.
Oh yeah, what did you win today? What, they want to know what did you win? Marvel trivia. I'm happy. Very cool. We got some frames here. Is there anyone particularly? Anywhere you want. Donald, there's 2 of them there.
Alright, so Donald and Daisy are going to be switching now. Now there goes Donald. He was early and he got done early.
I was like, man, these girls look like each other.
Alright, and Daisy is 5 minutes early.
Beautiful. Start your cruise, right? And we've got some autographs we'd like you to sign too.
Oh, Miss Daisy.
Alright, we just finished meeting Donald and Daisy, and now we are on deck 2 at the Kids Club area because right now they have Chewbacca and Rey coming out in the Star Wars area where the kids are. So what you want to do if you're looking for them, you want to come on deck 2 and get on the wall here that leads to the door inside the Kids Club. So we're in line, we're about 3rd in line for Chewbacca and Rey, and this is the only time on the schedule that we saw them out together on this 7-night cruise. Alright, we're entering the Star Wars cargo bay now to meet Chewbacca and Rey. Alright, next up we have Chewie and Rey.
In the Disney animated feature of the same name? Is it A, Aphrodite, B. Meg, C. Penelope, or D. Xena?
So kind. Why is it always a line for making? Let's focus on the bridge, right? Making. Hold on. And we have a autograph with me. Yes, we got some pretty frames. Already marked with our lovely treasure trip. Okay, I'll pass you the first one. You don't make it anywhere. We're just trying to get everybody. So not too big. Yeah.
All right, we're at Worlds of Marvel tonight.
Welcome everyone to the Avengers Technology Showcase.
Hello. All right, here's a look at our table. We're 612 here on the second dining rotation, and we're starting at Worlds of Marvel. I'll pop the menu up for you guys on the screen. Pretty much is the same show as on the Wish for your first night at Marvel. Yes, we requested a private table, which is something you should do online beforehand.
And I think it helps that we have an odd number of people.
Yes. Here we are. Yeah. All right, we're gonna wait on DJ. We were meeting Mickey Mouse, and then DJ went to the bathroom, and now we're waiting for him. We thought he was in here, but he wasn't here yet. All right, we've got our Quantum 4. Got the Marvel platter. Hello. He's made it. All right, we've got the menu here. There's the appetizers, salads and soup and bread service. We've got the entrees, lighter notes, and something different I think is they're adding the desserts onto the main menu so that we can order ahead of time so they can kind of speed along the process. So there's the menu. All right, we're starting off our bread service here.
I am Friday, Artificial Intelligence for the Avengers Technology Showcase. Tonight's presentation, Miracles for Molecules, is hosted by Scott Lang and Hope Dunn, better known as Ant-Man and the Wasp. They will be utilizing the quantum cores on your tables to demonstrate their power of shrinking and growing objects. The show will be getting started in just 10 minutes. Thank you.
All right, we just broke open the bread. Here's the inside look. So Kimmy and I got the white cheddar broccoli soup. And what did you get?
Potato soup.
And the potato soup. All right, just finished up the broccolini soup. It was delicious. Kimmy ate all hers and DJ's eating all his potato soup. You guys notice the details and everything. They've got the Avengers symbol on the utensils here.
Good evening, everyone. Please welcome Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne.
Hi, I'm Scott Lang. But you might know me as Ant-Man.
I am the Wasp. Anyway, tonight, through the power of quantum science, we will show you how together we can change the world.
Now,
these are quantum cutting-edge technology that for the first time allows us to specifically target our particles to shrink or grow just about anything.
these don't get any frozen. Let's shrink something already, huh? All right, this. Because I couldn't get it under the bed. This? I made this. The swan. I want to shrink this and the swan to make it easier to take home.
Friday, initiate KARRA sequence.
Target acquired. Quantum cores are online. Prepare to push your buttons.
3, 2, 1, activate!
What is that?
All right, Kimmy and I both got the chicken schnitzel. And you got the what?
That's the beef tenderloin.
Again. Alright, DJ also got the ricotta gnocchi. Alright, Kimmy and I got the Mickey bars, and we've got some other desserts coming, and DJ got the sundae with the donut on top. Can you turn it around for them? And then I've got the sticky date pudding. DJ also got the cheesecake, and Kimmy's got the key lime pie. We've got the Spider-Man cake that our neighbor so kindly wanted to show in the vlog.
Sorry for the delay, but I think I fixed the issue with quantum.
Target acquired. Quantum cores are online.
No grubby hands on quantum. Lots of crumbs on your tables. Here you go. 3, 2, 1.
On it.
What just happened?
Scott,
I just wanted to surprise you.
Hey, you did. Hey, you shrunk the ship.
Quantum cores are back online.
What? America?
No, Scott is the captain of the cruise ship. You want to have a chat with us about what just happened?
Okay. Yeah. We'll be right back.
So we finished all of our food, all of the dessert, but they still have not finished the show yet. Now, actually, a lot of people have started to leave and finish, even though the show hasn't officially finished. So the service has been great, very fast, very quick, which is what we like, but the show is not done. We did have the grand finale, but we have Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out in 10 minutes downstairs in the kids club. It's the only time they come out together on this whole trip. So if that doesn't finish by the time they come out, we're gonna have to go downstairs and miss the ending. But it's the same show as The Wish, so okay. All right, now we're meeting Ant-Man and the Wasp. We've never seen the Wasps out on the ships before.
Conversation. Thanks, you're the best.
Scott, warning. Shield barrier failure imminent.
Friday, target every core at Ultron.
It'll take a minute.
Well, I'll buy us some time.
All right, people, it's hero time. When I give the signal, smash your buttons. I'll take you back. Avenge me.
Hey, Metalhead!
Annoying little bastard.
Friday, come on now!
Target acquired.
Hit your buttons now!
Come here. It's over already?
Giant robot. That guy over there still eating? Yeah, he'll up.
Hey Scott, what's your status?
Status? Super cool. Took down Ultron one-on-one.
He had help.
I did have help.
Well done.
Thanks, Leon.
We're all clear over the deck, so we'll head back to base. Hey kid, good job. You're on cleanup duty.
Good night. So cool.
Hey! Hi!
Move's over, Spider-Man.
The battle's over? What do you mean it's over? I just got it.
Captain America, Miss Marvel, and Captain Marvel saved the ship.
They did? Great. I just missed out on my Ultimate Avengers dream team.
You can always help Miss Marvel with cleanup on the top deck.
Or, how about I supervise the search with these nice people here?
Splendid idea. Shall I play the victory playlist?
You have a victory playlist? Sure, hit it.
a treat. Ooh. Oh, very nice. We'll keep that close. Here, I'll keep it safe for you, Goop. Don't you worry.
And then can we get your autograph?
Oh, absolutely.
Anywhere you want.
Anywhere.
How are you doing today? Good.
Push the buzzer and let me know, okay?
Triton Lounge,
what is this Disney
catching
movie?
the last part, I've heard that.
Oh.
Alright, on deck 4 up front they have the Neverland Cinema and the Wonderland Cinema, same as on the Wish. And we're finishing out the night in the Neverland Theater with Mufasa.
Every trip supports our research, conservation, and exploration around the
Alright,
globe.
we're inside the Neverland
Discover the
Theater,
inspiring encounters that
same as the Wish,
learn more
and I
at
think we're going to try to catch a little bit of
nationalexpeditions.com.
Mufasa tonight. Alright, we just came out of the movie Mufasa and we're closing out the night here in the beautiful lobby of the Grand Hall. Got the lamp right here, never got a chance to show you guys really. And we've got Aladdin and Jasmine and the magic carpet. And we're about ready to call it a night. We're just taking in the lobby real quick while there's nobody in here. But there's the peacock mosaic and there's 53 feathers, so we've heard. There's the Disney Treasure logo on the stage. And the beautiful Raja mosaic over here. Alright, and one last detail I wanted to show you guys was the carpet. There's a Boo, and a Boo as the elephant around the carpet. Alright, we're coming back to the room and we've got our blanket animal for the night. We've got a crab right here. Bed's all made. Yes, it is going on 1 o'clock in the morning, guys.
And I've been up since 3 a.m.
The other day, driving.
because we were driving here.
Yes. And then over here, this is what the bed looks like when it's put down. There you go. Alright everybody, we're going to do a quick recap of our whole day because we haven't had a chance to really sit down and talk with you guys. We are on the 7-night adventure here on the Treasure.
For the Eastern Caribbean, our schedule did get changed. So yesterday as we were coming in, we got an email and San Juan, Puerto Rico has been canceled, and that is the whole reason we booked this cruise. Not, well, for the new ship, but
we wanted Puerto Rico because we've never been there, so that's why we picked this cruise or this week of the cruise, and it was a cheaper week too, so it kind of worked out in our favor. But unfortunately they are in construction at Puerto Rico, so they have canceled it, and they have rearranged our schedule a little bit, so we still have
So now instead of Puerto Rico, we're going to Lookout again, so this should be the first time the Treasure goes there. Other stops we have are Tortola and Castaway, and a couple of sea days. So we had an itinerary change, but it's okay, we're still on a beautiful new ship.
Lots to explore. We haven't even seen half of it yet. Our port arrival time was the group 9, but the other groups were so large that it took a while for us to actually get on board, so we felt a little later than normal, so we did not unfortunately get to all the open houses. So we're so sorry that we didn't get to show you everything today, but we do have a lot more days ahead of us, so hopefully we can get into some of those spaces to share with you guys.
Yes. Highlights of the day: Sail Away Show.
Sail Away Show. The best one of the fleet, of course, except for on this one we have Aladdin and Jasmine come out instead of Cinderella, and the genie come out instead of the fairy godmother, and Sage and Coriander.
So that was a highlight, and
always happy tears.
Yes, our server was amazing and very, very fast. We love her. We just said that the show at Marvel wasn't lined up with how we got our food and stuff, so we ended up waiting a while for
we were done with dinner.
We were completely done with dessert and everything,
and we were still waiting on parts of the Marvel show to appear, but it was the same as the Wish, so we had seen it before.
Yes. So we ended up running down to Ant-Man and the Wasp, which we've never seen Wasp on the ship before.
For the character meet and greet.
Signature. So we ran downstairs, got their autograph, ran back up to the end of dinner, and caught a little bit at the end of the show when we saw Spider-Man come out. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of characters on this itinerary, like a lot of different characters compared to some of the other ships. So
and a lot more entertainment, on board that we've been seeing on the schedule. And so be sure to stay tuned because we have a lot more coming in the next couple of days. So we will see you guys then. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, travelers.